Over the summer, I chose to read the historical fiction book that takes place in 1968, Okay for Now, by Gary D. Schmidt. The protagonist in this book is Doug Switek, who is an 8th grade boy who just moved from Long Island to Marysville, New York, an isolated town in upstate New York. His brother is not that nice, and his father is abusive. The passage I will read to you is when the protagonist just moves and walks into the library and sees a picture of the Arctic tern, a bird. He is fascinated by the picture and looks at art a whole lot differently. Before he looked at art as something just for sissies. Here's my passage. Underneath the glass was this book. A huge book. A huge book. Its pages were longer than a good-sized baseball bat. I'm not lying. On the whole page, there was only one picture of a bird. I couldn't take my eyes off it. He was all alone, and it looked like he was falling out of the sky into this cold, green sea. His wings were back, his tail feathers were back, and his neck was pulled around as if he was trying to turn but couldn't. His eye was round, bright, and afraid, and his beak was open a little bit, probably because he was trying to suck in some air before he crashed into the water. The sky around him was dark, like the air was too heavy to fly him. The bird was falling, and there wasn't a single thing in the world that cared at all. It was the most terrifying picture I had ever seen, the most beautiful. I leaned down onto the glass, close to the bird. I think I started to breathe a little bit more quickly since the glass fogged up, and I had to wipe the wet away, but I couldn't help it. Dang, he was so alone. He was so scared. In all, Okay for Now is a really great book because there's action, adventure, and suspense. And I would recommend this book to everyone.